What's up, YouTube people? Welcome back to Life with Libandox. This is your boy King J, aka Libandox, with another banging video for you guys. So, if you're new to the channel, this cannot be your last time stopping by. So, what you just have to do is subscribe, turn on the notification bar so that you don't miss every time I upload a new video. Like this video, leave your comments down below, and let's share with people that might find this interesting and intriguing. So today we've got something very special. For those that may not know me, I am Malambo Joe Livando Jr. Nganga Chibulo Joshua, the second, and I'm a second year computer science student at Mulongoshi University. So I'm basically studying Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. So yeah, in today's video I thought it would be fun and exciting for us guys to debunk the misconception and myths about computer science and IT. So if you are a potential computer science IT person that would like to get into the IT, but there are rumors that you have heard about computer science, we're going to be debunking them today. We're going to be showing you the real computer science. So if you're a computer science student or an IT student, you can leave your comments down below and tell me what you think about this video. So this video was inspired by Kavosha. You can check out our channel. I'll leave the description down below. The diaries of Kavosha. So yeah, so she's the one that inspired me to do this video, so I wanted to just emphasize about it. So if you would like to see more about the misconception, you can definitely check out our YouTube channel. I'll leave it in the description down below. So yeah, without wasting much of your time, first thing that I would like to put out is that computer science and IT is one of the fastest growing industries at this age, because at this point now we are in what we call the information age, where most things that are done technically, there's a lot of advancement that is going. So the market for computer science and IT is huge, not only in Zambia but globally, and the community is very huge. There are a lot of people that are doing computer science and IT that are able to support you, that be able to inspire to do a lot more. So the first myth that we're going to be debunking today is that you have to be good at math in order to do computer science or IT. So that is wrong to some point, to some extent. There's some truth, but you don't have to be very good, like, you know, that those geniuses, like, you don't have to be an Isaac Newton or a Stephen Hawking kind of person in order for you to do computer science. So the math that you're going to find in computer science is just specific for computer science. Is specific, like, for the applications that are specific for software, usually software development and algorithm implementation and analyzing. So you're going to find logics where you have to think logically as a computer scientist, because that is what will be required for you. And then you're just going to do a little bit of maybe probabilities. You have to see the probability of what your software or your algorithm is capable of doing, the statistics. Those are the kind of math that you have to do, but you don't have to be very good. You don't have to be like a genius, because you can be taught from scratch on how to go about it. That's the cool part about it. Although if you are good at math, that is an added advantage, but that does not mean that if you hate math, you're gonna hate computer science. No, actually you won't, because the good part about computer science right now and software engineering and coding is that there are a lot of libraries that you can use for math. You have got NumPy, you have got math, there are a lot actually in different programming languages, and as you are going to see, it is not just about math. You don't even have to be very good at math. The second misconcept idea in computer science and IT is that you will have to be working alone on the computer all day. Like, there is no social interaction in those that do computer science. That is actually wrong. You know, in computer science, actually, we are advised to work in groups, because you're going to be working on the project. So sometimes you're going to find, if I'm a front-end developer, I'm going to have to look for a back-end developer to be able to make a website. So if I'm a data analyst, I'm gonna need someone that is a software engineer in order for us to implement the data that I'm going to be putting up on my software or my application. So if you look at these major softwares that we have within apps such as Facebook, Google, they've got a lot of different types of programming languages that are involved. Why? It's because a lot of people work behind them, so it's not just one person that works. So it is wrong to assume that you just be there on the computer alone, you do your work, then you go back. Actually, you're going to be required to interact with a lot of people. You're going to, especially those that will be doing IT, because you're going to have to be able to explain to the clients what your software is doing or what your system is doing. You have to supposed to get a response from the clients. If there's a problem that they're facing, it's you now to talk to them. So you literally don't have to be an introvert. Even extroverts can do computer science. So computer science is not a lonely career as people think about it, because it's engagement. There are projects that you work together with groups, with your friends, that you have to do. So that's very important, especially in computer science networking. You have to network with a lot of people, because there are different approaches that we use to create algorithms, to create software. So you might find that if you've got people, you'll be able to optimize and come up with a better algorithm, which is the core in computer science. You want to have an algorithm that is efficient, that is very fast, that is not taking up a lot of space, and you cannot do that in most cases alone. The third misconception that people have about computer science and IT, which I've seen, is that computer science is only for men, geeks, or nerds. I don't know why people think that just because you're doing computer science, you're a nerd or you're a geek. Why? It's not like that. You can be a cool guy, you can be very cool and all that, but still do computer science. So computer science is not just for geeks, nerds, or men. Actually, we've got a lot of females that are coming up in the industry that are doing the most. So if you're a female out there, you're a girl, you're a woman that wants to do computer science, I can assure you, you're gonna love computer science. It's not a man's job only. Even women, females can still do it. So I would encourage the females to get into computer science. Actually, it's the best job that you can have, because there's how can I say, it's flexible. It's flexible. You can work from home, you can work with your colleagues. You don't get a lot of physical labor calling things and all that. No, it's just you and your logic. And if you're someone who is not a geek, who is not a nerd like some of us, you can still do computer science, because it's not only for nerds and geeks, you get. So you can definitely do it. And then the other thing, CS or computer science is not computer engineering. Get me? Computer science, we deal mostly with software, the implementation of software. Wow, those that do computer engineering, they have to do electrical engineering and computer science. So they deal with the hardware and software part of a computer. These are the people that develop chips, RAMs, people that develop hard drives, people that develop keyboards, mouse. Mostly those are computer engineers. So if you see me, I'm a computer science, and then you tell me about, let's say, the motherboard, I'm blank. I know parts of the motherboard and how they interact, but for me, I can just troubleshoot your computer to see what is the problem. Although I've got a lot of friends that are doing computer science that are also very good at computer engineering, but not all computer science students are good at computer engineering. Not all of them could be able to fix and open up your laptop, your computer, and see what is wrong with it. So that misconception, guys, we'll talk more about it in the other misconceptions that I have for you. And then the other biggest misconception that people have about computer science is that computer science is all about coding or programming. Well, in as much as you're going to be coding in computer science, it's a requirement, you're going to need to do that, but it doesn't even make a fraction of computer science. Computer science is vast in majority. In computer science, we learn about operating system, we learn about networking, we learn about digital design, databases, we learn about cryptography. So you don't really have to be a coder, you don't have to have some knowledge about coding in order for you to do computer science. You don't need to have that knowledge sometimes, because you can still learn. And the different approaches that you have, you're going to find out that it's not always the same language that you're going to use in coding, the different languages, and it depends with what you're trying to implement, what you're trying to make. So computer science is not all about coding, you just no, that's not what computer science is all about. I know most people are scared, like, no, me, I don't know how to code. You're going to learn how to code. You definitely need to know coding at some extent, but you don't have to know all of it. You don't have to know every language that is there. You don't have to. So that's the way computer science is. It's not all about coding. And then the other thing is, CS student cannot solve cannot solve all the problems that a device has. So most people think just because I'm doing computer science, they could Joe, my PC is doing this and that. Can you fix it for me? So, like I said, it's different, guys. We are not computer repairers. We don't repair computers. We don't do that in computer science and IT. Well, I may have an idea what's wrong with your computer. I may have an idea of how to go about it, but that doesn't mean that that is my main focus or my main job. Because mostly for me, it's all about software, especially for me, because my specialization that I want to go to is artificial intelligence and machine learning. So you see, there's no way that I'm going to be opening up computers and start looking the wires and all that. So it's not always that we're going to find we're going to fix the problem that your computer has, especially if it's an hardware. Oof, you lose me there. You're going to lose me there. Once that's the problem, I won't be able to fix it. So computer science students, they're not repairers. Stop disturbing them. Stop calling your friends to fix your PC every time there's a problem. Every time your charger is broken, your keyboard is broken. They are not repairers. We have got electrical engineers that can do that. You hate me. And then the last one, this one, I always get it. I don't know why people think computer science students can hack Facebook, WhatsApp, Snapchat, etc. Guys, computer science is not about hacking alone. I know there are a lot of people that want to do computer science just to become hackers. To tell you the truth, hacking nowadays it's very difficult because there are a lot of tools that have been invented to be able to protect people from being hacked. I'm not saying that there's no hacking in computer science. Yes, we learn security, we learn penetration, we learn testing, we learn sniffing, we learn SQL injections, all that, but that is not all about computer science. And the thing is, you have to understand that Facebook is a multi-billion company, and that simply means that we're brilliant people that are supporting the security. I'm not saying it's it cannot penetrate. There is no system that is 100% efficient that cannot be penetrated, but at this level that most CS students that I know they cannot, unless you give them a backdoor yourself at Facebook or WhatsApp, unless you yourself you give them a what. So I'll be doing some videos on security, IT security, how you can protect yourself from hackers, because I remember one of my friends did this. I was actually talking to a girl that he knows, so I sent her a message, and then when I went to the DH where we usually study from, the guy read out what I sent to the girl. So the girl doesn't even know right now that the guy has got surveillance on her. Like, he sees all the messages that she receives, that he sends out to other boys. So I'll teach you guys. I'll be able, if you want me to do that, I can do that. I can do a video about security, how you can protect yourself from WhatsApp and Facebook. But what you have to know is that computer science students are not hackers. We cannot hack Facebook. Don't ask me. I know I can at some extent. I can hack some devices, but I can't do it. It's unethical and it's against the law. So yeah, that's it about computer science. These are the misconceptions that people have, and I hope going forward people will have an open mind and just enter the computer science with a passion. So don't be scared to do computer science. Computer science is fun. You guys, it's fun. I would invite everyone that would like to join us just to come in. So guys, that's it. That's all I have for you. So don't forget to subscribe, like the video, leave your comments down below, and tell me what you think I should do next. If you want me to do a video on how you can protect yourself from being hacked, you can leave that down in the comments below. If you don't, I won't do it. So that's how it goes here. So this has been your boy King J, aka Libandox, signing